Hey, what up? It's Tampa Brad, back at you with law number 28 of the 48 Laws of Power, and I don't know what law number 28 is. Nope. I literally didn't even look. I just came and sat down.
What's up? It's Tampa Brad. Today I'm going to tell you how we're going to end the era of partisanship.
What's up? It's the real Tampa Brad. We are not ending partisanship with meditation. What we're doing instead is we're entering action with boldness. That's law number 28. It is enter action with boldness. Sounds so nice. I said it thrice, enter action with boldness. So what this law is it is about stopping your freaking ruminating and thinking and trying to come up with the perfect plan and just doing shit. That's what this law is really all about. It's about if you see something that needs to be done, just go do it and do it 100%. Don't half step. Don't do it like because your mommy told you to. If you're gonna go do something, decide you're gonna do it or decide you're not going to do it. But if you decide you're gonna do something, do it 100%, okay? So Robert Greene literally has a laundry list of examples from wartime generals and stuff like that of people who half-stepped and got their asses murked. I mean, there is just example after example after example of wartime leaders who decided to execute a plan, right? And they started questioning the plan as they started the preparation and execution of it. And by the time it came around to where the shit hit the fan, so to speak, and they really had to come through and make something happen, they had questioned the plan so much and deviated so much from the original plan and not done it just 100% enthusiastically and with conviction that they didn't even get anywhere near the result that they wanted. And in war, a lot of times when you don't get the result you want, you die, because it's the result you want is to live and be victorious. So that's an unfortunate consequence for a lot of past examples, but what's going to happen in the year 2020 if you don't enter action with boldness, right? I mean, what's the harm? Like, you're not going to die if you don't pursue your dreams with boldness. If you come up with a plan for a business that you want to start and you don't do it, it's not gonna, somebody's not gonna come out with a machete. Shia LaBeouf isn't gonna come out with an axe and axe murder you. Well, he might actually, but only if you're in like a cabin in the woods. Shia LaBeouf. Man, this video's all over the place. I love it. So that's not gonna happen to you, right? Like, there aren't really those very like gut instinct avoidance consequences. But the consequences actually are more profound, and if you think about them, can really mess you up in a very profound way. If you really think about what the consequences of not going after what you want in life and really doing it, not half-stepping, full stepping, so to speak, as that's, I think, pimp speak from the book about a pimp named Slickback. So why, right? So like, what are the consequences in 2020 of not entering action with boldness? What it's about is living a life of mediocrity that you would not ever brag to anyone about, just drifting off into the mist, never to be seen again, having no one worry about you, having no one come to your funeral, and just being a unactuated, lifeless, just amoeba, basically. You just become a ghost, essentially, the person who you could have become if you had done whatever the thing started the business, or asked that person, or gone and talked to that person, or put yourself out there and really tried something, put yourself at risk of failing. General Patton, I believe it's George Patton. I forget the last names of these dudes. There's so freaking many of them. But General Patton, who's a World War II U.S. Army commander, not commander. But he was famous for a quote that goes something like, a good plan, not a great plan, a good plan violently executed today is better than a perfect plan executed next week. And that rings so true. If you know that something is good enough, you have your minimum viable product, it will work, or at least you're pretty sure it will work. You should just go all in right now on that thing. You should not procrastinate. You should just go ahead and do it right now. It doesn't need to be perfect. It doesn't need to be pretty. Taking action is always, always, always going to be the right answer for getting what you want out of life 100% of the time. I have never once taken an action that I did wholeheartedly and that I decided, and I was under my own free will, and I decided it for myself and I did it 100%. I didn't half step. I've never regretted even one of those actions. And I tell you that with the entire conviction of my entire body, my whole life. Like, I literally could not lie about this. I've never regretted a single action that I've entered into boldly. So that is the chapter in a nutshell. I'm glad we did a little kind of mini series where we filmed like 4 or 5 of these real quick. I'm glad we ended on this one. I'm gonna end the video right there because that is all you need to know. Follow me on Instagram at TampaBrad. Do it boldly. Follow me right now on Instagram. That's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Peace.